Hello, everybody. Welcome to Graded Point Live on this wonderful Friday. And you know what it is? Because it's Friday, it's time to crack them open.
Yeah, boy.
Get that pour. Oh, listen. I'm going to give you the ASMR. You ready? Oh, yeah. Hear them bubbles? Probably don't hear those bubbles.
I heard them bubbles at Egypt.
Listen to that. Don't worry, it's
Excuse
nothing.
me while I pop open a fresh mics.
Do you have a mics?
I do have a mics.
Very nice, dude.
What?
Very nice. You
I
are.
forgot it was Friday and I need some booze instead of this Mountain Dew.
Well, how about? Okay, all right. So you only got half. So what you can do, since you don't have that, you can at least take your shirt off.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Hold on.
You can hang out with the boys, take your shirt off. You know, she's actually doing it. That's the.
There we go.
You actually did it, didn't you?
Come hang out with shirtless Piper on stream.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm telling you, Piper has no shirt on.
I am
Wow.
gonna order some beer too. Hold on.
Well, put your shirt on before you get there. Oh,
Well, if she doesn't, it could be free.
Right?
yeah. Well, Piper is going to want to try her toy. Lol. Wait a minute. What's this?
What?
This is turning into the wrong kind of stream really fast.
Right.
Which
I'm
toy are we talking about?
I'm just reading the chat. That's all I'm saying. I'm just reading the chat.
This is a Christian stream.
I ordered a twisted tea because I can't have mics.
You have missed literally nothing. We've only been on the air 2 minutes.
No, you've missed a time.
Not really. They heard me crack open a Dr. Pepper. That's all. That's all they heard. And then Xavier actually crack open a mics. So
They can hear me enjoy the good life.
hashtag the good life.
Nice.
Yes.
Smack that smiles back.
Why do
That's
you?
the only one that sounds similar to a good life that I have right now.
Apparently, Piper is late because she's trying out a new toy. Oh God!
I'm not late. I'm right here.
It must have been something you tweeted. Did you tweet something
Yeah,
about a toy?
Because I don't know the last time I've tweeted anything about toys.
Uh,
Oh, I forgot to tweet that we're live, though.
yeah. Go get to work.
There we go.
What do I not pay you for? Jesus.
See, this is why even though none of us are paid, you're still paid substantially less.
Yeah, no, it's because I'm a woman. Just admit it. No.
No, because we do all the work and you don't. No, I'm just fine. Look, no one cares that what you do in private. Don't blast it on the internet. Look, when you're not, dude. Nothing is
My
going.
guy.
I haven't blasted anything on the internet.
For once,
Today.
For once, Piper's innocent.
For now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that voice changer. Oh, God knows. No.
Aww.
No.
Oh, he meant the toy was the. Oh. So it was all of us that were being perverts.
Well, considering who we're talking about.
Yeah, I know, right? He was talking about this shit. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I want the voice. I want to use the voice changer.
No. Maybe. Exactly. Maybe next time.
Yeah, you'll have to duel me for the right, and under penalty of the Shadow Realm.
Oh,
Okay.
it's on.
Let's get down to brass tacks and let's talk about something that's a bit heavy first. So maybe who can explain what happened? Probably because I know bits and pieces. I know the night it happened, and I know about this story, and I want to like the gap filled in. So
You want me to tell you?
Yes, tell us what happened with KyoAni. That's
Okay. So they did catch the guy. His name
well.
was.
Explain what KyoAni is, and then
Oh.
yeah,
Okay. For somebody that's completely in the dark,
right.
this is an animation studio, a really nice animation studio, one of the better animation studios.
They're actually famous for paying their animators well.
Yeah. And in an industry over there, in an industry that animators get treated like shit. So
And that's not one of those where they get paid well by comparison to everyone else. They get paid well.
yeah. And, you know, it really shows that the animators, the people that work there, they love their job because their animations are, you can feel it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel like it's rushed out.
Well, what's an example of what
but-
they've done? So, get an
Violet
idea.
Evergarden.
Violet
Miss
Evergarden, which
Miss
is on...
Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. K-On! If it's got cute girls in it, probably KyoAni.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got that
Yeah.
nailed down.
Yeah. And then recently a guy in his 40s had been accusing the studio of plagiarizing his novel or idea for a novel,
Okay.
and managed to go in there and light the entire place on fire. Poured gasoline everywhere. And super lit it up. As of the last I checked, 34 employees have died.
God, that sucks.
And like a lot more injured.
Damn.
Yeah, the 34th was not an instant. The 34th, I believe, succumbed to injuries later. But
this dude might face the Japanese death penalty.
I heard there was 2 people involved, so it was just one.
they're only reporting one. I know at the
Okay.
very beginning they thought that he had an accomplice.
Okay.
But the person that they have caught has at least, you know, owned up to it and said why and everything. So I'm not sure if there's actually another one out there or not.
I swear. You know,
I get down to things a little slowly because it's getting reported, you know, in Japan first,
yeah.
and then I have to find a translated version.
It's something to me about that stuff. You know, somebody like that who says, you know, they're stealing my stuff, so I'm going to burn the place down. Well, no, get a lawyer, dude. Come on. Yeah, come on.
Also, the fact is, if you haven't actually written the book and they beat you to the punch,
That's not really.
that's not stealing.
Yeah.
Because people can have the same ideas. I remember a long time ago I came up with this idea for a character. He was like a wisecracking time traveler. He came back from the future and was going to do funny shit. And the more and more I developed it, then I went and I slept on it. Woke up the next day, looked at it, and I'm like, this is Booster Gold.
Oh,
I just spent a day creating Booster Gold.
yeah. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
Some people just manage to have the means to get it out there first. And it sucks. But from what I read, he hadn't even published a novel. He was accusing them of stealing his idea for a novel. Now, that could be down to translation, or that could be exactly what he said. So, so if it's an idea, then I'm assuming even in Japan, he probably, you know, couldn't get a lawyer. They would probably been like, well, sorry, they beat you to it.
Well, that's also, you know, fucked law system in Japan.
But let's
Copyright's a little bit faster and looser there.
so let's talk about.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how it works over there, but that is the story that we are. I mean, CNN is just now, you know, getting some.
Yeah, let's talk about CNN.
Yeah,
Yeah. Am I pronouncing it correctly? By the way, I said KyoAni. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I know it's got a
Kyoto
full
Animation.
name. Yeah, Kyoto Animation,
Yeah.
but they call it KyoAni.
Yeah, it's just
'cause-
Kyoto. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I should mention. In fact, if one of y'all can find that link, I'll put it up here. But Sentai Filmworks has set up a GoFundMe for the victims of this, and at last I checked, it was almost like That was like 2 nights ago, so it was even then it was almost at $500,000. So
That's
I thought that was really cool. So
yes, Seth. I said that.
So yeah, CNN doing a great job of having the absolute worst take out of this situation.
Now remember, the Washington Post actually beat them by 2 hours or something
New York
with the
Times.
same take.
New York Times.
Yeah. New York Times.
Yeah.
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 One of them.
I mean, it's
One of them shit rags.
practically the same thing, right? So yeah, the tweet says QUINN has been a major force in spreading anime both inside and outside Japan. In an industry dominated by men and traditionally aimed at men, it has a reputation for employing more women than many of its competitors, writes one expert. You notice what they didn't talk about in this situation in this tweet?
What?
The fire?
Yeah.
Or
No,
people
I'm
dying?
sorry. I was looking up the thing for you, and
I'm looking at all the fucking comments on the tweet, and it's
Oh yeah, they got ratioed bad.
wow. Somebody actually posted, "How often have you drove past a fire and thought, how can this benefit me?"
If you keep scrolling, man, they posted it a bunch, and then they posted it on the other one, the New York Times or whatever.
They are not getting away with this.
Let's see what the New York Times said here. In an industry still dominated by men, Kyoto Animation has helped promote women who become star anime directors. 2/3 of the victims of the deadly fire in Japan were women. At least they mentioned the fucking fire.
Yeah.
So, you know.
They still gender it though, which is ridiculous. Like, my thing about these tweets and kind of the article is they're trying to use this to say, hey, good job, this studio, for employing this many women. The way they're doing it is shitty and disgusting. Shouldn't be the actual topic.
You don't understand. Fire as a concept is a gendered issue.
Right? Just, especially when they're like, good job that this many women died. Good job for hiring that many women. Like, really? And then they want to, because what they really want to talk about is, hey, look at us grandstand about gender in anime.
Don't come after us.
Studios.
We're woke. We're woke.
Right? Look, anime is backwards in gender, blah, 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 except for this one studio.
See, they
and
should've-
That's not time to do that.
Why didn't-
Also, it's wrong.
Why didn't
It's
CNN
very wrong.
Why didn't CNN go off of this title? Kyoto Animation Studio, destruction is a terrible loss for both humanity and art. Play off that and make your tweet.
They should have just posted that as the tweet
Yeah.
and
Well,
been done with it.
You can't expect much from a network that platforms hate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they
Like Richard
recently
Spencer.
had Richard Spencer on CNN.
And they-
Also, what is with the random capitalization in their title up there? Like,
Yeah, Kyoto Animation and then lowercase studio.
and then uppercase
Destruction.
destruction, and then, yeah, there's a...
Somebody at CNN Style didn't learn how to do titles.
Yeah, what? This looks like... This makes, like, teenage, like, high school kids' blogs look better put together. What the hell? Yeah, the link to the GoFundMe is in the YouTube chat, but I also put it in
Okay.
the stream links in case you want to post it.
Okay. Appreciate that. Do I even want to read this? Do I have to read this? Is there any need to read this?
No.
No,
Okay.
it is garbage.
All right. Well, we'll just go straight to the GoFundMe then.
Yeah, I don't want to give CNN
something-
or
something that's
whoever
actually
any more
doing
attention
good.
than that.
$1.6 million.
Yeah,
Um,
and counting.
So, hey guys, this is humanity.
Mm-hmm.
This is how humanity should be. Right?
Yeah.
Helping your fellow man, even if they are across the ocean.
yeah.
Yeah.
Gender's irrelevant. If you have a little, give a little. Just
Right.
help people in need.
That's right.
Because QUINN was always really talented. If they wanted to make you cry, they could do it, and they could do it reliably.
Yeah.
Dude, we got a thumbs down.
How do we get a thumbs down? We didn't even done anything yet.
Fuck you, TV Tokyo. Fucking Studio Puro over here going like, what'd you guys talk about us? We're in trouble too. Yeah, but you guys suck.
We're gonna run bets. Let's see, Zoe Quinn or
Renfamous.
Renfamous or
Maybe it was
Like
Mars
Fuji
Girl.
TV
somebody at CNN.
Oh, CNN pops in just to give us thumbs down.
Somebody there like, no.
Yeah. Or maybe
Zoe Quinn probably has a Googlebot program to downvote anything that mentions her.
Look, anime is actually like the most diverse shit ever because they don't care about stepping on toes.
It's important to remember that anime titties alone are $1 billion industry.
Right?
And in this world, if you do not have some sort of waifu mascot, you cannot do business reliably in this world anymore.
true.
Wow.
You know, I just realized, Xavier, you're right. Zoe Quinn does have that name search thing, where anytime her name is mentioned online, it'll, it might have been, hey Zoe, whatever you do, don't talk about this stream, please. Whatever you do, please don't talk about this stream. Whatever you do, don't mention this stream, please.
Don't tell nobody.
Please don't tell anybody about this stream. Please don't make us famous. But yeah, so like I said, don't worry about don't give a shit about the fucking woke points. Just help people out.
Yeah, seriously.
You know, quit being so worried about what other people think and what or being angry about something. And if you can, help out. If you can't, share. You know.
Yeah.
That's all.
Any charity I ever give to, I don't talk about it just because that's not what I do it for.
You don't know if I'm wearing a shirt or not. Did I say I put it back on?
Exactly.
There's 2 thumbs down now.
Who wants to go check Zoe's page and see if she's mentioned this?
1, 2, 3, not it.
I nominate you anyway, so too bad.
Hold on. Let's see if it'll let me open my browser. While it was rendering that video, it wouldn't let me do shit.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
Ew, it's gonna make me use Edge.
So this is the same stream that bragged about not wearing pants.
Exactly.
I don't remember.
We're doing just fine without him, okay?
Yeah, why do you need pants?
I'm wearing pants.
Why?
Well, for one thing, I'm not stupid, and I keep my room frigid.
Free balling.
And you wonder, and the reason why is because I am a fatty, and we do not like hot heat. You know,
That was the wrong one, but that works too.
I guess you got other failure sounds. You need to.
I know. That's why I said that's not the one I wanted, but I hit it too fast.
But yeah, let's see. What am I doing? Oh yeah. So let's talk about. Let's talk about Top Gun Maverick, which looks pretty awesome. But apparently we're not allowed to talk about the Japanese or the Taiwanese anymore.
Yeah.
China.
Still wish I had the rest of the sounds I wanted from him.
There's a new Top Gun movie coming out, and Maverick is wearing the same leather jacket, only this time it's Communist Party of China approved, so the Japanese and Taiwanese flag patches are gone. Screenshot to the right from the new trailer. What are the new patches supposed to be anyway? I can't even really tell. Maybe Xavier would have an insight on that because, you know.
Nope. I didn't do Bomber Jacket. That was a
I didn't say you did Bomberjack. I just wondered if you knew anything about it.
Nope.
All right, then.
Let's say the patches for the bomber jackets, I don't. So I think you could just put whatever you wanted on there, but typically they were what squadrons you've been with, what major missions you've flown, what aircraft you've flown. So I think you could do like this air group, this air force, this air group, this mission, and the base you were stationed at.
Oh, gotcha.
Uh-oh. There's news about that fundraiser.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
It's not like they haven't taken anything. It's
All
not.
right,
Yeah, so until then, not really worried about.
Okay, it just looks like they didn't plan it very well. Okay.
Nothing to see here yet.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And nothing on her Twitter.
that's good. She's not stupid. Well, not that stupid. So yeah, so the mystery solved, and we figured out why why they had to change the patches. Oh look, what's this down here?
China.
Tencent Pictures. Gee, what's Tencent Pictures? Oh, wonder if Tencent has anything to do with Tencent Studios. That owns the Epic Games. Owns some of the Epic Game Store. Hey, all of you people who get on the Epic Game Store, guess what you're fucking paying for?
China.
Yep.
I like this button right now.
So yeah, who feels good about having an account on the Epic Game Store right now?
I won't put in.
I'll never have an Epic.
Yeah.
I don't care what they have on there.
Yeah, and I was gonna say if there's exclusives on there that I would have bought otherwise, well, they are missing out on my money, I guess. Because
Yeah, I got to uninstall it on mine, and that's when I had Unreal Engine downloaded. Comes with their fucking Epic launcher.
I think what is not helping matters is when Epic says they're going to subsidize refunds for Shenmue 3, essentially. Because, people are refusing to get something on the Epic Game Store.
yeah,
Yeah, that is I will still say to this day it was a dirty trick.
yep,
The fucking the fucking Kickstarter says PS4 or Steam key.
yep,
And then they pulled that bullshit with the Epic, making it Epic exclusive. Fuck that.
yeah. That was some bullshit. That kind of makes you lose faith in more than just the Epic Store.
I think the issue here, is that Yu Suzuki should just be free to focus on working on the game and nothing else. Otherwise, you're going to run into that issue with like Mighty Number 9, where what's his name?
I know who you're talking about.
Where he was having to do all this business end shit.
Not only that, something. I was watching a video, kind of like a post-mortem for Mighty Number 9.
Yeah.
Well, one of the problems is they were trying to make 9 different versions at the same time.
Bam.
Was that the Matt from the old Super Best Friends?
Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah.
Which was an excellent
Also,
point.
They also didn't know about account on Japanese tax laws and how they affected the GoFundMe.
Yeah.
So they raised $4 million. They got keep half of that.
Well, dang.
Then they had to do another round of funding for different things.
They had to do another round, like 1 or 2 different rounds of funding just to get shit that they'd already promised.
But I think where they lost favor was when they were trying to get funding for
Red Ash.
for Red Ash, which was the Mega Man Legends successor, spiritual successor, but hadn't delivered Mighty Number 9 yet.
And even that video went over the fact that Concept is a company. They were an ideas company. Once the idea is done, they're done, and it goes to an actual developer.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were free to work on other shit, but they never explained that. They never communicated that to anybody. So as far as anyone else do, they're trying to raise money for something new, and they even finished the thing they did.
God, I cannot. Wish I could think of his name. The guy who did that. Came up with Concept. All I remember is Hideki Kamiya called him an idiot. Pretty much. He said, I remember him saying there's a difference between a video game producer and a video game designer.
Keiji Inafune.
Yeah, Inafune. And he's basically saying Inafune he's a producer, and he really doesn't know anything about video games.
Where, Yu Suzuki has been making games for years.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the weird stories I've heard about him, I think for Virtua Fighter, in order to get an actual Chinese Kung Fu master to do mocap for one of the fighters, he actually had to fight him first. So Yu Suzuki fought this guy. That's fucking awesome.
If you can beat me, then I will mocap your game. All right.
Yu Suzuki is the mocap hunter.
And then you got Igarashi with that bloodstain. But he just unlike any other person, actually took feedback into account and made a better game out of it.
Fucking big dick Giga.
Yeah.
Everyone's criticizing me. I will show you true power. And then he does.
Did you know, speaking of him, did you know what they did I forgot, was it when they did a remake of Rondo of Blood on PSP?
Uh-huh.
And they changed the dialogue.
Yeah.
And voice acting, and it sounded, it was better dialogue and better voice acting, but I'm sorry, I think I like the cheesy dialogue better.
It's not what people loved.
Right. What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
It is not by my hands that I am once again given flesh. I was revived by humans who wish to give me tribute. That was just...
You steal men's souls. Humanity ill needs a savior.
A savior such as you. Yeah.
Such as you.
Mm-hmm. You're thinking of Dracula X Chronicles. I said it was, but it was still a remake.
Yeah, it's Dracula X. Yeah, Dracula X is still fucking Rondo of Blood.
Yeah, Rondo of Blood remake. You can still you can play the original, but it still had the remake in there. So
I bought it on PSP and ported it over to my Vita. And if you do a certain thing, Symphony of the Night is hidden on there.
Yeah. The Witcher teaser trailer came out and it does not look good. Well, of course not. Wasn't the town guards like black Michelin men? I mean, come on.
Well, the important thing to remember with a teaser is that the teaser is just there to generate hype. The teaser does not have to look anywhere as good as the final version does. Mm-hmm. It's just got to let you know that shit's coming and to get you talking about it. Mm-hmm. And that's what a lot of people don't seem to remember about teasers. Your teaser comes before your trailer. Mm-hmm. And if you have a bad reaction to what's in your teaser, you need to rethink some shit and schedule some reshoots. Because if shit's bad when you get to your trailer, well, you're in a rush to get that shit redone. Or attack your fan base, as most people unwisely choose to do.
Yeah. To be clear, they're talking about in the chat. They're talking about the new Jay and Silent Bob movie. It is a
Yeah.
remake in name only. It is actually a sequel.
Yeah, it's just another Jay and Silent Bob movie.
Yeah.
The plot of it is the Bookman and Chronic movie, which they made a bunch of money off of, which they mentioned in Clerks 2, is getting remade. And that pisses them off because, once again, nobody talked to them about it.
Yeah.
And also remakes suck.
Remakes suck compared to the. What did they say? It sucks ass. It was something because they made it said, "Your Honor, I object. I'm going to allow it. It does suck ass."
Sucks balls and ass.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody's worried because I mean those two dudes pretty much are the ones making the movie.
I mean, the only thing that's
They
weird
can't ruin their own shit.
the only thing that's weird is that Silent Bob's skinny now because
Yeah.
Kevin Smith is
Well,
also
'cause,
skinny.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, because he had to get skinny
All
because
the
he
jokes
was.
about calling him a fat fuck are gonna be weird.
I mean, they still got I'm Jay and this is my hetero life mate Silent Bob. So yes.
They were supposed to be doing Clerks 3. This was supposed to be like Kevin Smith's last movie. That
I still don't get what Jameson's problem is. It's fucking those two dudes making their own movie. Like, it's their movie.
Yes, this is probably Kevin Smith's last movie.
Yeah, it.
And basically, he's just putting a capstone on the characters that made him famous, which is fine because that's also what the original Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back movie was supposed to do, was the capstone on these characters until Clerks 2 came out.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I thought that the capstone was going to be Clerks 3. We're in 10 years
Originally,
after
it was going to
2.
be Clerks 3. But I forgot something happened with the development. It might have been because of the heart attack.
Might have been.
So he decided Dogma 3. Well, we need 2 first.
Yeah.
Dogma gets a lot of shit, but it wasn't that, I mean, it fit in the lore,
Yeah, I just don't know why he's freaking out over the Jay and Silent Bob thing when it's making fun of remakes, essentially.
Yeah,
he's acting like it's getting recast.
Oh no, nothing.
In a completely different.
I mean,
that's what he's acting like. That's why I'm like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's the same people, so it's going to be their jokes.
I mean, he even got what was it Jason Biggs and God, what was his name? The guys they had that were going to play Jay and Silent Bob in the Blunt Man and Chronic movie, the first one.
I know who you're talking about, but
James Vanderbeek.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dawson's Creek. Yeah. And they're like at a Comic-Con panel, and he said, "Oh yeah, that movie sucked ass."
Hi, Elias.
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
No, not you. I was saying Jameson's up in there freaking out like they're gonna.
He's not really freaking out. I think he.
Acting like they're gonna recast it.
I don't
think do weird stuff.
Hey.
Nani?
Hey, autism girl, calm down.
I was answering his.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think he originally realized that it was not I think he thought it was going to be a real remaster or remake.
No, this is.
Yeah, that's why I kept saying it's not any.
And we already said that. You don't need to keep saying it. Remember, we're on a delay.
That would be a really long delay, bruh.
As much as this is a capstone on the characters in the world that made Kevin Smith famous, this is also his commentary on reboots and
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because even Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back was a commentary on how they were just buying the shit out of every comic book property, whether it was good or not, and trying to make a movie out of
Yeah.
it.
We're not talking to you, bitter.
But hey, it's party on, dude.
It's Eli Piper. You pronounced it wrong. Yeah,
Eli?
you absolutely destroyed him, dude. What have you done?
Oh.
The book of Eli. How could this happen to me?
We'll get copyrighted.
But the check goes on.
What? I need to know what Alan Jr.
Huh? Oh. It's okay. She's not 23 yet. Juju is my Betsy Ross. What?
Juju best music while
Moving on.
I don't even know what's going on anymore, guys. So what's this?
So,
Oh yeah, that thing.
how about that local sports team?
How about we look at this character that was drawn with no nose?
Oh, thank God.
yeah.
This is This is from a Marvel comic, folks.
I need to just say that if you read the wall of dialogue in here, which is already poorly done, but this sounds like it's supposed to be a super serious moment. You can't take that seriously with like an emoji on a character's face.
I'm going to repeat exactly what the doctor said in the chat, and I mean exactly. Just had a chance to finally black Graveyard Shift 2 and Blake Northcutt's new book.
Yeah.
Dude, man, my dude.
Bro.
That is a channel I didn't think you would be very interested in, but if you want to go to black.com and put Graveyard Shift 2 on there, that's fine. Whatever, man. It's whatever.
Live your best life, my dude.
Yeah, man.
Oh, shit. Ooh.
Oh, no! I mean, doctor, come on.
I'm almost done. Hold
Doc-
on.
Oh, shit!
I think I'm done.
I mean, doctor, you did kind of walk into that one. So thanks to the doctor, we're going to see Mandingo, like, fucking the hell out of a copy of Graveyard Shift 2.
Hi, do you like Graded Point 5? You might also like BBC. BBC Network? No.
Sure.
I need an adult.
China.
All our stars are adults.
Where's Zoe Quinn, the drama? Well, might as well. Well, first of all, like I said, this is a panel. This is an actual panel in a Marvel comic, and
Yeah, we're getting there. We're working our way
and
This is a good
in her
Christian
direction, right here. Like,
and this lacks. And I just want I need a. You know what? I need to crop. Hold on, I'm gonna do it right now. See if it'll let me do a screen cap. Oh no! Cancel. That's not what I wanted.
It's a trap.
No. Stop. I'm just grabbing a pic of just that face. All right, it's in the. I mean, now I'm just gonna. Fuck! Look at that thing.
there you go. I'm gonna make one just like it, but it'll make it look like me, and that's gonna be my profile picture for a while.
You know what's
Nice, and creepy
um
voice changer. That's
no.
That's a face that just says, "I'll swallow your fucking soul."
I mean, seriously, like, out of context, if I did not tell you this is from a Marvel comic, where would you think this came from?
Squirrel Girl
Webcomic?
would be my first guess.
I would have said a webcomic or something from Tumblr.
Well, yeah,
It can't be from Tumblr.
which
It's
is
in
what
that lame,
Squirrel Girl
stupid,
looked like.
nose.
Well, I mean, most of the artists at Marvel now are Tumblr artists. So.
What if they removed the nose because it was a Tumblr nose?
But there was no. Oh, that's a good point, but
Can you draw somebody that doesn't look like they have a fucking head cold? But why?
you know what? I will put it in. It's Momo. Oh yeah, that is. It does kind of look like Momo, doesn't it? The whole kill yourself girl thing.
Hey, put that in general chat. And let's see if we can get some nose edits from the community.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that here. Paste.
If you're in general chat on Discord, get ready. It's about to go in.
And I will be.
Give us some.
And I will share it in. I'm going to share it on the Comicsgate thread on YOLO Flash's Discord as well.
Give us some good nose edits, guys.
Yeah. And I will also share it in Myers' Twitter because.
Why wouldn't you?
No. For one thing, nobody can hear you. Barely.
You're gonna get banished to the Shadow Realm.
And yeah, nobody can barely hear you. So, what you're doing is pointless. How does she smell? Ooh. Yeah, nobody can hear you. Like I said, I can barely hear you.
Yeah, you're gonna get sent to the time chamber until you get sound normal.
Yeah. Like I said, I haven't done anything. I just can't hear you. That's it. How does she smell? Like the show? Still can't hear you. I mean, look. Get yourself back to normal because nobody can hear you doing your silly thing. So,
whatever you're trying to do, it didn't work. It's last chance.
Yeah.
What about now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
There.
Yeah. No.
Okay, I figured out what was wrong.
Well, don't do it.
It's funny.
Well. All right. Let's talk about this. Since ZOE Quinn has already killed one publisher, why not just go ahead and get another one out of the way?
ZOE Quinn has decided that she's going to murder IDW, which already has a foot in the grave.
Yeah. And is going to ironically do it with the Addams Family, apparently.
Well, it is a one-shot, so somebody might actually buy this.
Based on the Addams Family?
Yeah. Apparently there's going to be an animated movie coming out.
Why?
I don't know why they do the things they do.
But why?
Yeah, because the Addams Family hasn't been relevant in a long time, and even the last movie they did wasn't that great. It wasn't like Addams Family Reunion.
Yeah, I didn't do that great. It just wasn't the same.
This will sort of be, if this is like any indication, it's based off maybe it was based off the old animated series.
The one that used to run on ABC, or the older one that used to run around the same time as Scooby-Doo?
ABC.
That was a good series. They ran that on Cartoon Network for a while too. But
and if I remember correctly, didn't they get like a lot of the some of the people who starred in the original show to be voice actors on that show that were still alive, obviously. I might be wrong.
I'm gonna have to look up the cast because the guy that did the voice of Gomez did some other stuff, and now I can't think of it.
All right, so let's read this. This is just a press release from IDW. So, IBW Publishing gets spooky with a new comic book based on the Addams Family. Special one-shot featuring Wednesday Addams coincides with the worldwide release of the upcoming animated film. IDW Publishing is proud to announce its first foray into the iconic cookie world, the Addams Family. The whimsical one-shot entitled The Addams Family, The Bodies Issues. The issue features a story written by ZOE Quinn, Goddess Mode. That is not an endorsement. And artist Philip Murphy, Star Trek vs. Transformers. and it's time with the October 11th release of the highly anticipated CGI film. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
God damn! They're just making sure they go all wrong with this.
Who would downvote this stream? It was either Zoe Quinn and probably Renthos.
Zoe Quinn. Right?
Mm-hmm. The Bodies issue
God.
comic available in October. Wednesday Addams discovers a mysterious tome, one that promises true empowerment to the young woman who wields it. Wednesday decides to complete the dark rituals hidden within this 11-teen magazine and achieve ultimate power. Oh God, they asked her questions.
Oh no!
As a goth who fell in love with the Addams family at a young age.
Oh,
Bullshit. Bull fucking
God.
shit. Fuck you, bitch. There is no fucking way you had know anything about the fucking Addams family. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah. There's.
Apparently, the ABC cartoon, it was the original actor that played Gomez doing his voice.
I thought
He was
so.
in a lot of cartoons.
Yeah, he's a good character actor. So usually it's the same character, but
Yeah.
Anyway.
Murder or assisted suicide or an abortion? I would go with this one's assisted suicide. It sounds like because they're bringing in all sorts of stuff to make sure that she definitely. Yeah, I have never seen a single thing that indicated that she was ever the slightest bit goth.
It always changes, right?
Yeah.
It's cyberpunk. First it's cyberpunk. Now it's goth. You know, so what the fuck? Like, you know how, like, whenever she gets cornered about some of her bullshit she goes through, she'll pull that, I just want to come out and announce that I'm gender fluid. Okay, that's literally the 5th time you've announced that.
Yeah, it seems like every time
Nobody
she does it,
cares.
her Patreon dips as well, because even the people that are giving to her welfare fund are getting sick.
Oh! Finish your game!
Yeah.
You know that $85,000 that you fucking wasted? Yeah, finish that shit. Fuck. Can't wait for your boy Zach to review this. I'll probably review it. Fuck.
The thing is, the only people that are really going to buy this, because it's a one-shot, are people that already know who the Addams family are. Therefore, because of that, and because it's a one-shot, you can't really sit there and reintroduce the characters. You kind of have to go on the assumption that your reader knows exactly who they are, so you can tell a story about that, and I don't think she can do it.
You know, I think it's just one of those, her name's on there.
Yeah.
She doesn't actually do anything,
She never does
cause
anything.
All
Yeah.
right. Let me finish this because it gets funnier.
Remember,
Hold on. Let me finish. As a goth who fell in love with the Addams family at a young age, it is a dream come true to write for the iconic, loving family of oddballs, says Quinn. As a comics creator, I've really enjoyed being able to play with... I know. See, that was it, right? Like, I didn't even get to fucking finish it. Like,
as a comics creator.
as a comics creator, I've really enjoyed being able to play with visual gags and write the most fun dialogue I've ever created too. I
Yeah,
just want
okay.
to, hold on. I got something for this.
As a comics creator, she has not done a fucking damn thing. That's like saying she actually a games creator.
also, a lot of the visual gags are kind of like, I don't think she could do it, especially with how Goddess Mode turned out, and you have Eat Ass. Wednesday and Pugsley, half the jokes that come from them are the parents going, "What are you children doing?" One has a cleaver in the hand, the other has a fucking, rusty hacksaw. They just say, "We're playing."
Yeah.
Okay, kids, have fun.
Yeah.
She doesn't even have to make up her own shit. The Addams family already has she's not even gonna
I'm trying to find my
anything
screen.
on this.
I'm trying to find my screenshot of what Xavier's talking about of her You know, that playing with dialogue. The whole eat ass.
Yeah. I like playing with dialogue. Is in they let me put some stupid shit in there.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's a tell and not show, and even then she's not very good at that.
Yeah.
I don't think she's going to be able to land visual gags.
Yeah.
And even then, I don't think she's going to get why the Addams Family visual gags worked.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, they're doing something insane. Yeah, but that's not as funny as them explaining what they're doing to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a one-shot comic. She doesn't have to do anything for it to sell, so they're just gonna put her name on it so that she can be like, so that she can continue to say, as a comics creator.
Yeah. Well, it's like this. There are certain tropes in Addams Family that you always have to do, right?
Yep.
Or because, like you said, Wednesday and Pugsley are going to go do something that's going to, either fuck something up or fuck themselves up.
But the big thing is you never see it happen.
Right.
You either see them when they're on their way to do it, or when they're setting up for it, or when they're coming back from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, back from having done it.
And then Morticia will have a guest of some kind during that episode or whatever. She will offer them tea with either sugar, cream, or cyanide.
Right.
Some normie is gonna get freaked out.
Gomez and Fester will get into some kind of weird shenanigans because that's what they do. Lurch will answer the door and look intimidating.
Yep.
Oh, now I can hear you. Yeah, boy. What's up,
ladies and
baby?
gentlemen, Josh, everybody.
Hello, yay, hooray! Glad you're here. Hello, how are you?
I am the technical master. By the way, I'm fucking tipsy, working on towards drunk because I got a Mike's Harder lemonade.
Oh, he went a step further.
And I don't even drink much.
Oh boy, this is gonna be.
Yeah. Fucking, where's my vuvuzelas though? I need my vuvuzelas.
Josh, don't encourage her.
Do encourage me. It's my favorite thing now.
So we're talking about Zoe Quinn is now going to write a one-shot comic for the Addams Family.
It's like,
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Why would they do Addams Family like that, man?
Right?
I'm looking forward.
Well, they're also apparently the movie is CGI, so whoever's behind it hates the Addams Family. Wants it to die.
Here's the thing: I am absolutely okay with it being CGI because the art style that they are aping is the original art style of the comics in the first place. So it's
which
kind
means
of,
they really shouldn't do it in
turned forward.
CG.
I think,
but it looks good.
Either way,
I haven't
I
seen
think
the-
the issue is whether or
the
not they're
movie
going to be able
stuff,
to get the joke style down because.
Yeah, that's the most important part.
I remember in the cartoon they did this thing where Gomez is hanging upside down, tied up over a tank of fucking ravenous sharks, and Fester's got a fucking crossbow. And I think he's got like a stick of dynamite on the end, and they ask him what he's doing. Oh, Gomez is just trying to unwind after a long day. Hey, you guys want to try this when I'm done? It's a lot of fun. And then it cuts away to Fester aiming and then firing, and then he just continues a conversation like he didn't just do that.
Yep.
There's nuance to the Addams Family.
No, but seriously, there is. No, I love Addams Family, and I'm okay with the CG. I am not okay with them tainting the good name of the Addams Family with Zoe Quinn's fucking schlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there will be
Oh, did you know that? Did you know Zoe's goth now? By the way.
You're right.
Yeah.
Welcome to 2001.
She goes.
I thought all the Hot Topics closed.
No way.
They can. They don't have Hot Topic. They can go to. God, what was that other place? Damn it! There was another store that wasn't like as cool as Hot Topic, but they kind of carried the same shit.
Spencer's?
No, it wasn't Spencer's. I can't think of the name of it right now. I think they went out of business.
San Francisco?
No, that's a city.
No, I remember there was a show called San Francisco where you could find like, it was on the front, it was like shitty clothing, and in the back was all the neat shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then like in the middle it was like all the glass stuff, and then like the glass decorations, which are for definitely not placing herbal remedies within.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds like a typical head shop.
All right, Nero Altice is asking us if we saw about Monica's witness contradicting her testimony. We did see that.
I did not, because I have not been keeping up on this at all.
We don't have 3 thumbs down, so Zoe Quinn actually still has friends. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, friends besides whoever's dick she's sucking to be able to say, as a comic creator.
Okay, wait a minute. I
just all I can say is come to my face and thumbs down me.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But one of the biggest jokes about the Addams Family is that despite how outrageous the things they do, they treat it as something so mundane. Like,
Yeah.
your children try to murder each other. That's just what kids do.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna go dig up our Uncle Mortimer. Yeah. Who's been dead for 10 20 years, so
Even in the old 70s cartoon, it was like Pugsley digs a hole to China in a sandbox. Like, that'll never work. And if a kid from China pops his head out of the sandbox and says, "Sorry, Lang, I can't play with you anymore."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't wait till in this comic, Wednesday decides she needs to go and do gay shit.
Gay shit.
Gay shit.
I can't wait for Lurch to come out as trans. He's the Frankenstein, he can change his junk.
Where were
You rang, you cisgendered oppressors.
Could you see it now? Because Lurch drove the car, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the butler. It was the Frankenstein. Yeah. And they'd pull a rope, and it would always make a random noise, and Lurch would come like, "You bellowed."
Yeah. Yeah. Lurch was when you really get down to it, Lurch was probably the most straight man of the whole family.
Yeah.
Because even in the old show, I always remembered something crazy would go on. He'd go, and then he would just stare. Very good, Mr. Adams, and then walk away.
It, my good man, there you are.
So Monica's own witness said she was full of shit and wasn't even remotely uncomfortable.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Whatever.
So the deal is, I guess I'll get into this because this is Zoe Quinn.
4 thumbs down.
Yep.
Zoe has a...
Jesus, I can't wait for the comments. Hey, you
Right?
people who are thumbsing it down, why don't you come talk in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to talk.
Better yet, come on in the Discord and we'll hug it the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Let's
Come
not
on.
do that.
Come on and just debate me IRL on stream, baby.
Josh, Piper can't hug it out. She's not wearing a shirt.
Well, I mean, that could be a Patreon perk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, is it okay to ask lighter-hearted stuff here? Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. As far as
fuck
Vic,
yeah, I'm gonna go harass your chat. Yeah.
as far as Vic goes, as far as that situation goes, what he said is true. There was an affidavit that came out that from Stan Dahlen, I think it's Dahlen, however you say it.
Yeah, no.
This was the person that Monica said would be the person who could confirm that she was in Vic's room and blah, 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 and all that stuff. And he put his affidavit out and said none of it happened.
Yeah.
And went on to say if he ever felt that the two were uncomfortable with each other in any way, he would not book them at the same show at the same time. And he had booked them after that fact many times.
Got to give it the big oof.
Yep. There's also some stuff another voice actress has come out and said, we were at a con and then he forced me to dance with him and he touched my thigh. And then you find there's people found a video from that con where she initiated the dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn you and your video evidence! Can't you just believe women for once?
The funny thing is, like, okay, today, now, like I said, I really don't want to get into it because I don't know too much yet. But I do know that Monica and Ron filed their TCPA today. And
What's TCPA?
Texas
Civil Protections Act.
It's basically a really fancy motion to dismiss.
Ah, gotcha.
It was
It's
a reaction
essentially
to the frivolous lawsuits of the 90s.
Mm-hmm. It's essentially saying, like, they're trying to say the lawsuit doesn't have enough evidence to go forward, and then then ties team, or the other side has to make what do they call it, the prima facie case?
Yeah, prima facie.
That's basically saying there's enough information for that to be. Yeah, it's basically and also what they call, because it's not what in this situation, it's not really defamation they have to prove. They just had to say defamation per se, which per se, if I remember, is just like it's implied that there was defamation that occurred. Let's see what else happened. Oh yeah, so they filed.
So they're trying to say he doesn't have. That's trying to say he doesn't have enough evidence of them defaming him.
Yeah, defaming him or interfering with his contracts or any of the things.
But they have a crap ton of emails and.
Yeah, that's true, but they're still going to try.
Crap ton of
it is literally a Hail
yeah,
Mary. I mean, when you get down to it, it's a Hail Mary.
Wow, yeah, he's got a crap ton of evidence.
It's because the Beard was on Nick Recada's stream last night, and he kind of went over like a state of the case type of thing. And I want to say that Ty Beard is an absolute madman, and they all played into his hands.
Or did they play into his beard?
Yeah. Because he brought up stuff about, like, doing a protective order or doing confidentiality and stuff like that. He did that because he had it seems like to me, and like I said, I'm implying here because I don't, he didn't outright say it. It seems to me he did that just to force them to say we want it all in public, because he did too. And now when they try to get everything behind confidentiality, he said, "Now wait a minute, you said you wanted everything in public."
They're like, no, we're doing this out in the open.
Also, the TCPA was the unprofessional, hate-filled fanfic style bullshit. It said Vic was inciting his fans to harass the defendants, and that Rekieta is a shock jockey.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, he did say he wanted, Taya said last night he does want everything in public because the best way to prove that this stuff isn't, you need public opinion in this situation, because Vic's, if there's a case and it's all done behind closed doors, Vic wins money. That doesn't improve his public opinion. That doesn't prove that, what they said was bullshit.
Yeah, then you wind up with that fucking OJ thing where OJ wins the fucking criminal case, but he still loses the civil trial.
Oh, and one of the affidavits was that bitch who came up with the fake photo.
Woo!
So that shit'll probably get thrown out. What the TCPA is that Vic is trying to infringe on Moron's First Amendment rights. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
I have pointed out here on this stream where they're wrong.
Yep.
And I don't care what no thumb-looking idiot lawyer from Durham, North Carolina thinks. If a layman like myself can figure out that a Supreme Court case says that there can be defamation against public figures if there is evidence of it, then he can go fuck himself.
If you can't afford your own CPAP, your opinion probably isn't that valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I can afford my own CPAP. Good Lord. I'm not even a lawyer.
I'm not a lawyer, and I afford my CPAP.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, she said that But no, it's not that she claimed. Yeah, she claimed that that Vic harassed her at school that he never worked at, and also that she now had pictures that were all obviously fake.
Yeah. Pretty funny shit.
Yeah. I mean, we could tell the Photoshop. We could see the blending tools. We could see the clone brush. You know, it was very easy to see.
We've posted pictures of a bald man or two.
Yeah.
we know our way around a Photoshop.
What did I miss? The bigger thing. You got to understand. I am just going over what I can't miss anything I don't know.
Suspect this photo may be doctored. Don't pay an expert. Come to Meyer's Twitter.
Pretty much, yeah. And plus, aren't there like little like things you can do online? Like there's certain scans they can do. They can find like fakery and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you absolutely can. I was looking at one earlier today for this. We're going to cut all homeless men in half by 2025, which was actually a posting on the fucking metro in the UK.
Yes, it is real. It is fucking real.
Like, what did I say last night about that? Phrasing.
At least put your weird plans behind some sort of obfuscation, like the Khazars do with their milkies.
God damn it,
Wow.
Mike. I should have known it was coming. I don't know why I was assuming.
The fuck does any of this have to do with the Kazons?
All I'm saying is that Mike and I came on stream, and all of a sudden you're up to fucking 9 likes.
There you go.
Ooh.
9-3.
Janeway is a war criminal.
But we're also up to 4 dislikes.
Yeah. I mean, they haven't gone up since we've been here.
Did they say silence is not consent? I don't know. Like I said, I haven't. I'm waiting. I want to watch Nick tonight and see what he was saying, because apparently he's been authorized to drop a nuke.
Ooh.
Oh. It's about to go down, Jen.
And he said he implied last night that the Stan, I don't know, did you hear that, Xavier? He implied that the Stan Dalen affidavit is the best news Monica was going to get this week.
Gonna have a bad time. If you pizza when you're supposed to French fries, you're gonna have a bad time.
Tonight is also Meyer versus Wade. Yeah, we're getting an update on Meyer versus Wade, so that'll be interesting. Ooh. Did they say silence is not consent? I don't know. You got to understand. Like, I have not read it. I'm just going by the things I've seen here and there. I don't know. Drop a nuke.
Dude, use this picture. This picture. Use it.
What? Hold on. Oh, is it in the thing? Let's see.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It needs used for something.
No. GD, no, don't do that. No.
Yeah, please.
Bad.
Yeah. We don't condone
reading.
Yeah.
In Minecraft. No, wait a minute. If it's in Minecraft, then whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we in no way, want any harm to come to Funimation, their property, or any of their employees, because there are people that work there that don't have anything to do with this shit.
Yeah.
I'm friends with some of those people. Some of them are like really good people, and they're keeping their heads down.
Now some.
But I do hope Wade ends up in the poorhouse. That's.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't? He just noticed the lack of nose. In fact, Mike, if that's dialogue you inserted, that's better dialogue than was in the actual comic.
I know, right?
I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping for some more nose edits from you guys. Mm-hmm. We're gonna put them up here. Why wouldn't we?
Are you talking about the Zelgo edit or the one I?
Nobody's apparently in our right now.
I also still find it weird that they call Ricada a grifter, even though during the deposition Vic stated he hasn't had to pay for deposition yet, which pretty much proves that the GoFundMe is legit. Yeah. And also that they were willing to, they paid for the deposition videos, which are apparently thousands of dollars. So
Probably got to get them legally certified that these are in fact legal documentation, kind of like when you go to a registrar.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Thank you. You remember the girl who said, that they showed that picture of her with Vic, and she said, "Hey,"
She was blurred out in it, but
and she was blurred out, but she says, "Hey, I'm not, mad at Vic or anything. I have no problem with Vic. This was an innocent thing." They used that anyway in their filing.
What a fucking pieces of shit. Damn.
Wow.
At this rate, they'll be
Can
trying to
these people
depose Wayne
seriously
because
just
he's
fuck
talking
off?
about the case on the internet. I hope they do. I want them to depose me. Unlike Nick, I want to be deposed, and I'm going to say, you're going to fucking fly me out to Texas. You're going to buy me a nice steak dinner.
No, Wade, you're gonna be like streaming live from
Oh hell
Texas.
yeah! I'm gonna,
Great
dude.
point five.
Straight up, I would need 1,000. I would definitely need 1,000 subs then, because if I get 1,000 subs, I can stream live. I would fucking
Coming
stream
at
that
you
shit.
from the heart of Texas.
Jeep Optimus, transform and roll out.
Damn right. Yes, please come. Please depose me, please.
No, seriously, you don't even need 1,000 subs. I will get you the fucking Lyrics broadcaster for mobile, and then you just put in your streaming address into the Lyrics broadcaster, and then you're like, bam, streaming live cam. What up, bitches?
That's great and all, Josh, but I also want to monetize it.
I mean,
I want to be like Nick
what?
said last night. Nick said he'll do the deposition if he can live stream it, and he said and I'm going to take breaks to do super chats.
That'd be great.
He said he
All
asked
right.
Ty. He said, "Do you think the judge would be mad if I asked for a break to do super chats?" He said, "I wouldn't try it."
All right, we're going off the record now. Okay, Hot Cock 007 says, Nick, what are you doing?
Nick, you've lost the case. Depose me. I don't even know who the fuck any of these idiots are. I just like laughing at fools. Oh yeah. I just want to hear. I want to hear like that Lemoyne guy like talk to me in real time. No, he was like, "Oh, okay. So, well, let me ask you this: have you ever had sex with a monkey?" Dumb shit like that.
Oh god, the guy that I was doing bad Bernie Sanders for.
Oh, and he also, Ty also implied that he has enough right now to go after who they call Iago, which is somebody from the second round, and he referred to Iago as he. So that was the first indication that we've got of who Iago might be. I personally think it's Chris Sabat, who is the voice for Vegeta and
Piccolo. And All Might. And
yeah. But, somebody pointed out the same thing you did for a while, Xavier, that it's funny how he keeps getting a monopoly on voices. Right? He's always like getting to do voices, and somehow they're always sounding close to being the same.
yeah.
But yeah, he keeps getting them. You know?
usually like 3 or 4 people in every single show, and voice actors are paid by every hour in the booth. And he's high up in the company. Say, is there some kind of impropriety going on here?
Oh my
There's
God.
no way I couldn't. There's no way I couldn't start mocking that Lemoyne guy if I was talking to him. I mean, okay. To give the background, the reason he sounds like that is the guy, as Kev said, you found that one guy. We found the one guy in the U.S. who actually contracted West Nile virus.
Yeah.
And it was him. And I'm being legit. I'm not making a joke. Like he really contracted West Nile, and
Oh no.
and that's why he sounds like he does.
Too bad it wasn't the Ebola. He could have gotten stronger.
Yeah.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke. In Minecraft, in Minecraft, in Minecraft, in Minecraft. Yeah. Yeah, welcome to the party. That's probably the funny. That I love that line. It's like, you know, Ty says, "Well, welcome him to the party." But I will say, there's people on the internet that need to quit assuming who's going to get sued. I think Sabbath is very likely, but while I would like to see people like Kaylin Sacedo, aka Mars Girl, dragged into court, she doesn't have anything.
The most you could get out of her is a public apology, and that would be fine.
Well, if she settled, if it actually went to court, it would have to have a monetary value, because that's the court can only do monetary. If there's a settlement, if there's a settlement where she has to do a written apology and never speak the name Vic Mignogna again, you know, that would be satisfactory to me.
Oh my god, this cat!
It is because Sabbath has full.
Cat.
She dumped her kittens out of the basket and then jumped in bed to get away from them. So,
Well,
Mom of the year.
Yeah.
Mom of the year, right here. Yeah, she makes me look good.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get Cat?
She built her house on the top of a spawner.
Yeah, I really did.
But
They just kind of show up and walk into my apartment
doesn't
when I
make
open
it
the door.
better.
They really do. That's how I get. That's how I get
I've
cat.
had cats do that.
Yeah.
That's how I've got my cats. Just kind of open a door and they're on the porch like, oh hey, I'm yours now,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
You remember that Cheetos?
They always walk in
commercial?
as kittens.
You remember that Cheetos commercial where the dude has the black light and he's gonna prove who ate all his Cheetos, and everybody's got cheese dust on their face, and he looks down, there's a cat, he's got cheese dust on his face, and he's like, "What did we get a cat?"
Let's
That
see.
reminds me of.
That Arms Girl would be like if Zach had sued that Michelle Perez troon that threatened to make him a cripple. He could win. He could and would win, but he would never, wouldn't ever collect. That's true, because they don't have any money.
Donald Trump.
Anyone knows
Chris
that Mars
said it.
Girl is an anagram for Arms Girl? Yeah, we kind of we know.
Donald Trump.
We already solved that mystery, Old Man McGillicuddy.
Yeah, he's
But Sabbath makes the most sense because Sean Schemmel is just a.
In all honesty, he's just a fucking jerk, right?
Yeah. But besides, Sean Schemmel doesn't do anything. All he does is voice Goku. That's it.
All he does is
That's
voice
his job.
Goku and Goku Black, and he ruined that. I found out that the original idea was to have one of the ocean guys do Goku Black,
Should have done that.
and he threw a
He
hissy.
chased it off.
And he threw a
Of course he
hissy.
did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And how is Arms Girl attempt at a lawsuit going? See, that's the funny thing. Like, she kept, a few months. Remember a couple months ago, she says, "I'm going to get a lawyer," and nothing has happened at all.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Because I thought at least at some point we would get a stream of Yellow Flash laughing that he got a cease and desist order. You know.
I'm trying to find her. Was it a GoFundMe or an Indiegogo?
GoFund.
Because we haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's still a thing.
Well, she got like $4,000 from it. And don't forget our new favorite lawyer, T. Greg Duchetti, did another GoFundMe to try to take the Texas bar exam. I want to remind everybody that he went to North Carolina Central University, which is a traditionally black college. Historically black college. A bald white man got a law degree from a historically black college.
What?
I mean, I think it was Cad that pointed out that he did it just so he could have a stream of endless clients.
Yeah, I don't think it's working out. I mean, when he has to GoFundMe his own CPAP machine. I mean, I'm just saying. See, they should just spin a big wheel of names to see who they drag into this case next. As we've seen so far, you don't need to be important to be deposed. That's true. Like I said, I want to be deposed. You want to? I think we should all be deposed. Let's go together. We'll make it a trip.
That sounds fun. Depose me, baby.
Go.
Depose me harder.
Here you go.
I just depose myself. I depose myself all the time. Wait, what does depose mean?
The graded .5 Super Nerd Land road trip. We're going to Texas to get deposed.
Going to Texas.
Can any of you play the fiddle? Because I'm told it's a rule if we take a band to Texas, we have to have a fiddle.
I have one.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Didn't say I was good at playing it, but I got one.
The song doesn't say you have to be good. You just have to have it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. Greg should be called a skinhead. That's what they call Josh Martin too. Let's see. Yeah, attorney would say hell no. HBC. Yeah, historically about college. Yep. Though Josh Martin is an actual bigot, Greg seems to be unintelligent. You know what? Let's just have a little fun for a second. I want to see. Who wants to see what Mr. Rackets is saying about the case right now?
Are we sniping him?
No. I'm talking about on Twitter.
Oh.
You know
sure.
I can't snipe a stream. My bandwidth couldn't handle that. It would literally implode.
Well, that's why I asked. I was genuinely impressed for a second.
Yeah, you start sniping that stream and it'd be like, we're having technical difficulties. Please stand by.
While the actual the substation down the street is actually blowing up because too much up. Too much.
That art is from an actual Marvel comic. That's not Squirrel Girl. That's what that was.
Yeah, that face is actually from a. Oh boy. For the dumpy idiot. Okay, from 6 hours ago. For the dumpy idiot in the back. He's talking to one of the lawyers on Twitter. Okay. Hey, Chuck, I hope you don't mind that I've CC'd Jamie on the email. This is from Monica to Chuck Huber. And now, Chuck Huber is trying to, quote, make peace at one point, right? He wanted, like, Monica and Ron issues this statement, Vic will issue this statement, and that's it. Idiots, Shane Holmberg, tried to say that was Vic writing a apology. That's the way he tried to represent it. So, let's read what Monica said to Chuck. Hey, Chuck, I hope you don't mind that I've CC'd Jamie on the email. Does he realize that all of this could have been avoided had he just released this statement in the beginning? Here's what I don't understand. What is our part in this? If he releases this statement, what does that mean for us? That he'll drop any and / all suits? I would need to know that before I agreed. If that's the case, I would love to make this work. Here are some things that we need though. A statement in writing stating that he would not sue us or our employers at a later date. A public apology from Nick Rekieta for the name calling and harassment.
So wait,
your heart.
They were willing to apologize and call squaresies if everyone else apologized too? Remember, kids, a great way to defend yourself is laying on your back on the ground, arms up, wide open.
Yeah.
Hey, cats do it.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's see what we got. I love when Nick goes at somebody. I know he's talking to Mike Dunford, another LOL Twitter, same LOL Twitter guy. I know you're working with only half of the information and even less of a brain, so I'll be polite. He said that because Monica demanded me to apologize as a part of her settlement with Vic. Clearly, I would not be on board, and I have no connection to Vic's legal process. Oh, do I need to play this? Do I need to play it?
Yes.
I need to play it, don't I? Yeah.
Do it.
Hold on.
I almost want that as a sound on this thing. So
Yeah, you need to download. You can download it. I got it in the pins, so you can.
Perfect.
Yeah, you can pull it down.
Get it. Get it.
Yeah.
Wait, Jameson, who is Shane? I do not recall.
Yeah. I will just let everybody know this is Nick's answer when anybody asks him a question about Vic's case.
I don't have an attorney-client relationship with Vic, you brainlet.
Oh, I love that. I love that clip so much. Thank you, Raptro, for clipping that out for me.
Which one do you have it pinned in? The stream link?
No, general. It'll be the one called Brainlet.
Yeah. Okay. Let me
So you can go ahead and port that in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Looking at Mars Girls, I actually got her GoFundMe up here or whatever. She's acknowledged that the $1,500 of it has been moved to an account.
That never show what kind of account. I noticed.
Then they've got this bill here for legal fees. Bill 0.25 billable hours, which comes to $162.
Huh.
Research, which comes to $30. What the hell is she paying for?
What is?
This has nothing to do with This has nothing to do with the case. She lied to everybody. That has. Okay. I went and signed papers the other day at my attorney's office. Right, took 5 minutes. Cost me $75.
Yeah, Jesus. I was gonna say, yeah. Now hold on 1 sec, because I'm gonna make sure that this file type works on this thing. Okay.
The FL said.
I don't have an attorney-client with Vic, you brainlet.
Yep, I would say that it works. Awesome. Now I've got that for emergencies.
This doesn't look like it actually came from an actual billing invoice. This looks like somebody made one to look like an invoice.
You got a picture of that? I can take a look at it because I know something about bills.
Yeah, just click the link.
We might as well. We got 5 thumbs down now.
What the hell's going on?
Hey, this more, baby.
We need one more, and it'll be Zoe and her 5 guys.
Oh.
All right, 1 sec. I got it coming up.
I know it was to get Flash. I know it was a fun for doxing, but I'm starting to think they literally had nothing to do with it.
Wait a minute. What the fuck kind of half-assed fucking invoice is this bullshit on a record?
Yeah, hold on a second. Okay, I'm opening this up for everybody to see. Hold on. Yeah, no.
I noticed that most of it's cut off. Is that the entire thing she showed?
If their lawyer is making invoices like that, they need a new lawyer that can at least make fucking invoices right. What the fuck is this goddamn amateur bullshit?
Mm-hmm. Is that the only picture she has? Because she could have blocked out the important part, but still made this look like a legit showing more of it.
All it says
like
is
there's screen tear on part of it too.
I mean, that could be a fold, you know. It could be a fold in a letter. I don't know, but yeah, no, something ain't right here.
This is like the kind of you can download better templates off fucking Google for goddamn generic ass invoices that look better than this. Who the fuck makes this?
The quote unquote lawyer billed for 15 minutes of work.
15. It's a minimum of an hour. For bullshit, literally for random bullshit, it is minimum an hour. Who the fuck?
It's either that or she is so cheap that they're literally cutting her a break.
This looks like a cheap-ass motherfucking lawyer. Like, this is the kind of lawyer that can't hire a secretary that knows how to make a fucking invoice.
Paid just to hear that there was nothing they could do. That is possible. Mata,
Yes.
this is supposedly Mars Girl's receipt from the lawyer. Now, I want to preface. She asked for $1,500. I think she got, what, $4K, roughly?
4408.
4408. And then suddenly she was buying anime and manga.
This last update was from almost 30 days ago.
Mm-hmm. You get what you pay for. Yeah.
Hold up. So she's too broke for this lawyer, but not too broke for
Anime
the
and manga.
frivolous stuff that she
Well, no,
doesn't need.
you don't understand, Piper. That's what she wanted the GoFundMe for.
Well, clearly.
Because I really doubt that she put a $1,500 retainer down. Because even if you look at that, it doesn't say where the retainer. It just said all it does is literally shows $1,500. That's it.
Wow.
Am I right, Xavier? Isn't that all it shows? It's just a
I don't.
picture.
A real lawyer should not cost it.
If you are looking into a possible defamation, you're going to need way more than $1,500.
Yeah.
That's a receipt from
Don't
Walmart.
waste my time money.
No, Walmart has a nice receipt. Walmart has a straightforward receipt. That's what Josh was getting into. Like,
I don't know. Like, if you're... it's just so fucking easy to make a goddamn invoice with, like, tables and columns, and it looks all pretty. You don't understand how much this fucking quote-unquote invoice is making me tism.
If she was really thinking about pursuing any kind of legal action, the amount of money she has now, that's what she would need to get in the door. To get things started.
mm-hmm. Let me see.
That's
GD
why
and-
Nick is always going, 100,000. That's not enough. That's a good start, but that's not going to be enough to do everything.
Unless you find a lawyer who's willing to do either pro bono or contingency,
I think Ty Beard is getting more and more towards pro bono at this point.
I don't know about that, but because let me put it this way. Nick responded, you know what his specialty is? What the firm's specialty is, Mike? Asset protection.
Oh.
And we're talking 9-figure asset protection.
Whoa.
So, and like somebody said, so when they try to say Nick is grifting on the GoFundMe, he said, wouldn't it be kind of silly to try to grift on an attorney who is an expert at asset protection?
Yeah.
But let me read what GD says in the chat here earlier. Wayne, if we can get you deposed by the West Nile survivor, will you call him a brainlet for us on the record? Absolutely.
Is he going to be like Maddox, legally defined as a brainlet?
Yeah. It would be a more respectful invoice if it just said, pay what you owe, followed by the number, underlined several times.
Past due. Final notice.
Yeah.
But this is the first one. I know.
Hopping Mad Collection Agency. We break thumbs.
But yeah, that was I had a feeling when it first started it was a grift, kind of like how I feel low T Greg Doucette is his is a grift that he has no intention of taking the Texas State bar.
Yeah.
Because he is not an expert on Texas law. He has no business getting involved in this.
Yeah.
He is not an attorney of any kind of credence or credibility. We have a law student in the chat, Jameson, right? We've had Nick Ricada say it. We've had Ty Beard said it. A lawyer, a good lawyer, a truly good lawyer will never say we are going to win 100% guaranteed.
Yeah.
Because with law, anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
You could get a judge who just happened to get a hair across his ass one day and just decide, you know what? I don't even like the way you look. You pay me $500. Like, what? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You can get that appealed, but it'll cost another $500,000.
Yeah.
And
So
another year of your life.
did you guys hear that Ron washed his account dry after the deposition vids came out? Oh yeah.
Oh,
He did a tweet delete on his account, huh?
shouldn't have done that.
Greg is an egotist.
Isn't that bad?
That is destruction of evidence because
Like, even if they already have them printed,
you're
and showed
still
them to them.
well. And the thing is, he said like Ty said, he acts like we don't know about the new stuff. He said that'll just be entered. That'll just be re-entered into evidence at some point. Because guys, you guys know there's the way you see shit on Law and Order and crime shows and shit like that. Nobody can just run into the courtroom and say, "I have new evidence."
Yeah, no, that's not how it works. There's
No.
something called discovery.
You have to discovery. You have to actually submit it. When you submit it, that means the other side gets a copy of it. Everybody knows what the evidence is, right? Because even though it might break the case wide open, you at least have to give the other side a chance to defend against it. That's how the law
There's no
actually works.
surprises.
Yeah.
If the glove doesn't fit, you must quit.
So let me
Ladies and
see if I'm
gentlemen,
let's see if I'm getting this correct.
This is Chewbacca.
Sorry, cleaning house. Mars Girls spend the rest of the 4K on anime books. All I know is right after she fucking got after she got that money, she started buying mangoes, and because she talked about her lost manga collection, and then now she can get it back, and it showed her like bought a bunch of shit. So
Like, that's a big right there.
Yeah.
Because
That's fraud.
I've had to do GoFundMe's before to try to save our asses from being homeless.
Yeah.
And one of the things I wasn't doing? Going out and buying a bunch of bullshit and taking photos of me buying a bunch of bullshit.
yeah,
Exactly.
and then show receipts of the bullshit you paid for, right?
Legit, if I need to go fund me for some fucking money to save our asses, it's to save our fucking asses. It's because
Yeah.
we literally cannot borrow or fucking plead for any more help other than this, and this is our last fucking resort.
yeah.
When I did mine back in February, right? I can guarantee you that $755 went exactly to what I said it was going to. Pay the bills.
When I GoFunded me like a year ago to help make sure my fucking dog didn't die from a septic tooth. Mm-hmm. You know what I went for? Fucking getting rid of that septic tooth.
Yeah, you got that septic tube pulled out, didn't you? Yep.
Well, and then I did the raise-in for the car, and then I went and showed everybody where everything went,
Yeah.
so that they would know.
And the fact that you have a car.
Yeah.
Or actually two cars. But
Yeah, no, they just need to get them to.
you need to
Get
combine
one of
the
them to run.
parts and make one fully functional car.
Yeah.
By our powers combined, we are a functioning car.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
I mean, you ought to-
basically how
Wait.
it's going. I'm technically in the hole for the money I spent on the second
Hole.
car.
You're the whole.
Hole. I know, right?
If the condom
Wait.
Oh, you son of a... There we go. God. So yeah.
Are you Australian?
No.
I was gonna say just Mad Max a car.
Right?
yeah, put some cool shit on it.
Well, that's kind of what's supposed to be happening slowly.
Oh, damn.
But
Jameson said in the chat, sorry, real quick, Jameson in the chat, if the condom does not fit, you must be Ron.
Tyrone, be like, get the fuck out of my drawer, Ron. The fuck you doing?
No, it ain't like drunk. Where them snacks, Ron? Bring them snacks in here, Ron.
Monica is getting thirsty, Ron.
Ron. Where the fuck is my juice, Ron? Ron.
I want that grape juice, not that grape drink.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get tore up. I got some business to do. I need hydration. Thank you.
Listen,
Now you get in that damn corner and you watch.
He needs some milk.
Stop making all that damn noise. Fucking crying over there. Trying to make love over here.
Can't you see what I'm doing to your woman right now? You like that, don't you? Ron, put your face right there. I want you to see my balls.
Standing on the edge of the crater.
Man, Monica has a very abusive bull to Ron, doesn't she?
That's what makes her moist.
But remember, guys, remember, Ron is the sheepdog. Were y'all here? Josh, were you here when that happened?
His tank top wearing ass.
Josh, you've seen pictures of old Ron Toye, right? Little mousy looking fucker. This guy is on Twitter quoting Chris Kyle, American Sniper. The guy that shot Talibans in the face. He's comparing himself to fucking Chris Kyle.
God damn it, Josh! Why did you do that?
What is Josh doing? Are y'all wilding?
I'm fucking dying over here. This kid got in trouble trying to fucking floss at school, and so his punishment from his mom is to do Fortnite dances to get his ass whooped.
Oh damn!
And he's just so sad trying to do these Fortnite dances. I'm sorry.
Well, he shouldn't have. He should have been trying to do stupid Fortnite dances at school. To be honest.
I didn't mean to interrupt the stream. I feel bad now.
No, this is important. You're doing real journalism.
Never use GoFundMe. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to read something. Never use GoFundMe because no offense. Please forgive me. To me, it's begging. You know what? Yeah.
Hey, it is straight up, but I've had to beg before, so I ain't no shame.
Look,
I've had to beg before it's gotten to that point.
Here's the thing. When it's you, it's one thing. I've always said that. If it was just me, right? I would, it's me. I'm going to lose it all.
He'll work it out.
Yeah. But this was my family.
Yeah.
In Josh's case, it was his family.
And in Josh's case, it was his family.
We got a family here.
Yeah.
In
So
Piper's case, it was his family.
it was
Piper's case was her family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
thanks.
it's a little bit different. I mean, trust me when I say, and I'm not calling you an idiot or anything like that. You have your scruples, and I applaud those, right? But when it's family, when you have a family, when there's kids involved and mothers and fathers, things change.
Yeah, I'll fucking beg for these motherfuckers, because if it would have been just me, like I already know where homeless shelters are here. I know where food banks are. Fuck, if it's not raining, I'll fucking camp out in the woods, and I'll call it a fun fucking time.
Yeah.
But we got a 2-year-old here.
Well, I also think it should be okay for emergencies because there's emergencies and then there's something that you can, if you're capable of like saving up and this and that, then it wouldn't be an emergency.
Yeah, if I started a GoFundMe to saying I want to build a new computer, that'd be an ass thing to do.
And here's the thing,
lots of people do that. They crowdfund personal crap.
I've fucking seen it, men and women. Going on, trying to fund, like, guys, I stream for a living, and now my computer's broken, and I don't know what I'll do if I can't get a computer to stream with anymore. Like, bitch, guess you're going down to McDonald's to get a job.
Yeah, I guess you,
I'm loving it.
Yeah. I mean...
Yeah, I think things like GoFundMe should definitely be at least, emergencies, because it doesn't feel good to anybody.
It does not.
Well, it shouldn't anyway. It shouldn't feel good.
It really doesn't. No, if some gay dudes wanted to see me like shake my dick on stream, I will totally shake my dick on stream for them if they want. Got pay me. You got pay me.
Crowdfunding is kind of a last resort for me.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
Marco crowdfunded her wedding. That's the kind of stuff that
Exactly.
should not.
bitch.
I mean, if
Wait, wait, hold.
if your friends and family want to pitch in, then let
Bitch.
them pitch in individually.
Bitch.
But
May I say this? Bitch, go to the fucking county courthouse, go to the justice of the fucking peace, and do a fucking ceremony and get fucking married. You don't need a fucking wedding dress and all this other bullshit if you really want to marry a dude. Fuck off with that bullshit.
That's what my ex and I were planning to do. We had a plan. Sign here, high five, call it a day.
Yep. Say some words. That's it. Right? Like,
Let's go to Chili's.
if you want a fancier wedding, then you need to.
I have
for
known
that
plenty
yourself.
of people who
you shouldn't
have
put it on other people
Exactly.
and because it does get a guilt reflex. It's depending.
I have known plenty
People
of people
feel like, well, this person is struggling and they want this,
Yeah.
and I could help because I'm not struggling, and
Well,
that's how they get this.
Yeah, but I've known plenty of people who they wanted to get married, they want to go ahead and do it. They want the nice wedding, obviously, but can't afford it. And, they don't have no, mother or father or anything like that. Because, the traditional route, obviously, is, I think what traditionally the bride's parents pay for the wedding. And, things like
that's
that.
out the window these days.
Well, because most of the boomers don't have any money.
My ex's parents were going to pay for it. They're like, we got $10,000 set aside for you kids. Whatever you want to do. We're like, yeah, we're just going to do a justice piece, high fives, and put that money towards like a place to live and, getting us started. Like, all right, that's fair.
Yeah. But
of course, that didn't happen, as you can all see, because I have all this.
Yeah.
Could turn my back on all this.
Did you just like throw your hands out and say all of this?
I did.
I'm glad you did, because I was saying if you didn't, I would be very disappointed. That's what I call the Fred Sanford move when, whenever Lamont said he was gonna, he says, "I'm leaving. I'm never coming out." He said, "Son, what are you talking about? Why would you leave all of this? It is nothing but a bunch of junk."
That's why even when I was trying to fund, I was trying to do stuff, like sell stuff or anything.
I mean, we have
so it wasn't always something for nothing.
We tapped out our
if
credit.
they're doing that for their wedding, then that's fine. But
Like earlier this year,
not
because
just-
let me tell you how serious this was. My dad, who's a plumber, and so we depend on him. I have to take care of Mom, right? My mom she's not like she's totally debilitated, but she does need somebody around her almost always, right? Just in case. She can move around, she can cook her meals and things like that, but there's always that just in case. After she almost had, or I thought that night I thought she had a heart attack, I'm never leaving her alone for a long period of time.
Yeah.
But, excuse me, to get down to it, from December of 2018 to the middle of February, my dad maybe had 2 jobs. Yeah, just to give y'all a sense of what was going on. Literally, and I think that was a total of $300.
That's fucking rough.
Yeah. And with the house payment and credit card bills and plus Mom's surgeries. Remember she had a surgery around then too? And we had to travel up to, Cary, which is 60 miles away, and stay overnight. Credit card. Here we go. Another credit card, right? And then we had, I think, at the time we had the property tax due at the same time. Thank you, Edgecombe County. I just doxed myself. I don't give a shit. Edgecombe County, literally one of the poorest counties in North Carolina, has the highest tax rate.
Wait.
Oh.
You live in Edgecombe County?
Edgecombe, like Combe. Edgecombe County.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What's so funny about it?
Oh no.
Not you, him.
Oh, just here at Edgecombe County. It's like you live in Edge County.
I mean,
we're just edging over here.
Yeah.
Gotta go, guys. Katie Stream's about to start. Had tons of fun. Yeah, we're probably gonna wrap it up soon anyway.
Yep.
But yeah, no. But yeah, no,
definitely come back. We are a lot of fun.
yeah. Subscribe.
Come on back now. You hear? Like, comment, subscribe.
Like,
You
comment,
listen on
subscribe,
Patreon.
and make sure to like. We got to balance out these dislikes that we're getting for some reason.
Hey, no. You're up to 12 likes compared to 5 dislikes. This
Why are we
shit's
getting so
awesome.
many fucking
Yeah.
dislikes?
I know, right?
I'm
Hey,
sorry,
no,
I just like this.
You can't look at the 5 dislikes. You got to look at the 12 likes and be like,
No,
"Yeah, that's
you
12
look at
likes."
both and remember it's all
It's all engagement, baby.
These,
yep, it's all engagement.
Look, I'm tired of Al Gore and his rhythms. Okay, I'm just saying.
But no, honestly and truly, without joking, down votes are just as good as up votes
Yeah.
because people are interacting with.
I know. I'm teasing.
There we go.
I'm teasing. I don't
in
really.
the algorithms.
Oh shit, Josh. hit
And
that
we got
lucid drunk
13
stage.
likes. We're doing pretty good. Zoe's salty.
Do I sound drunk? Because I am kind of drunk.
No, you're fine.
You've hit that lucid drunk stage where you start tapping into the locus of all universal knowledge, and you start pulling out wisdom.
Yeah.
I thought that's what I did anyway.
He's not at the Balmer Peak yet, but he's pretty close.
I'm at the point where my nose is a little numb.
Oh, he's close.
Just a couple more drinks, and you'll be dropping some serious philosophy on us.
Oh, fuck.
You hit the wrong one.
Yep.
Damn it.
Couple more drinks and he'll be able to code another website by himself.
Hey,
Oh, he does that.
People say it's coding, but all I do is CSS up some fucking WordPress.
Let's see. Oh yeah. I'm probably gonna. Yeah, like I said, I gotta jump out because I do want to hear. I also want to hear the Meyer versus Wade stuff because, guys, I don't know if you ever noticed, but if you go back and look at the views on the channel, anytime I talk about Mark Wade, it's guaranteed 300 views.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know what it is,
So,
but people love to hear us
so,
dunk on Mark Wade. So
Mark Wade sucks. We hate Mark Wade. Give us views, please.
Well, you have to put it in the title at least.
yeah, anytime I
Just
put
put
Mark
it in
Wade
every
the title,
title. By the way, Mark Wade sucks. Like,
yeah, I'm just gonna.
Just also, Mark Wade sucks. Whatever. Graded Point Live. Blah 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 blah. Also,
Mr.
fuck Mark Wade.
Dubois, perhaps you don't understand the degree to which motherfuckers hate Mark Wade.
You just sounded like just some guy there, Xavier. Like you really like came really close to being just some guy for a second.
To be fair, you've never seen him or me at the same place at the same time.
Yeah, just like you and Cab. Yeah, I know.
That was just orbital wobble.
I can't see how people mistake fucking Xavier for Cab. For crying out loud, they even have different cadences.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
It's
Fucking
gravity
Cab.
lensing. That's all
Cab
it is.
is much
gravity
different.
lensing.
Yeah,
Fucking
Cab.
it was actually only that one.
There was like one or two people who said like I've never seen Cab and Xavier in the same place at the same time.
Yeah.
So there was like the chat started their own conspiracy essentially, and
Yeah.
and then one night they
Yeah,
were
how
here
about this?
together. I was like, what about this?
Well, I mean, we're all just splinters of Optimus's imagination.
That would make a lot of sense actually.
So he's an autistic kid looking to a snow globe?
No, I took the test, Mike. I am not autistic.
That makes it a little worse.
Yeah.
I'm not
that's what
autistic.
the
I'm not autistic.
I took a test.
I'm just in a deep psychosis, apparently. And yet somehow you're all like on a. I mean, I hope. I'm guessing the live stream's real. I hope. I hope the channel's real.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Mike. I'm now full of existential dread.
While you're
Also-
coming to grips with that, I want to let everyone know that first episode of Degaruda Podcast is ready. As soon as we're done here, I'll start the upload process, so check that out when you feel like it.
By the way, I just want to say, fucking kudos to that name. It is a very good name for the podcast Topicature.
Yes.
Which is, and is anyone there? Help, I've been reincarnated as a podcast.
Cute.
Also, thank you to everybody who has upvoted this now.
Yeah.
We're up to 13.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep
yes,
upvoting.
I saw the Cats trailer, and it is as horrifying as Sonic trailer.
You know what? Fuck everybody. It ain't that bad. It's like a 6 out of 10 looking. It is a 6 out of 10 looking, but it ain't that bad. And you know what? It's fucking Cats. I ain't gonna see it at theaters. I'm gonna torrent the fuck out of that shit, and I'm gonna watch it. But I'm gonna watch it because you know why? It's fucking Cats.
You're
That's just
furry.
a
Kid is always
cultural
late and gay.
institution.
You're furry.
I kind of. I
It's from the 90s.
I do
It was
kind
a
of
90s thing.
I do kind of wish they went, they stuck with the Kiss style
Actually-
makeup and shit, but
Yeah, I actually
that
liked
was
the
80s.
makeup because it was very stylized and nice. They could have made the costumes better, but I really think they should have stuck with the makeup.
like that
I
really.
would have done
And the
with
hair.
makeup too as well. Yeah,
Good night.
But the makeup
Yeah.
is like,
Yeah.
like somebody said, very inspired, like very Kiss inspired when you look at it, when you really look at it, the
But
makeup
also,
was,
that fucking play came out in the 80s, so it's
Yeah.
very understandable that it was Kiss inspired.
yeah.
Well, yeah, but it worked. It looked good.
Mhm.
Wish they had kept that and kind of the poofy hair, because if they had done that, then the more realistic ears
Mhm.
would have been okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? There's time. There's time. You know how the Sonic people were like, we're going to go back to the books on this. We're going to animate him a little better. We heard you. We're sorry. That might happen with cats. Either way, I'm going to fucking watch it because I just like fucking cats.
Yeah.
I mean, okay,
just-
sorry. That came out
you know-
really weird. I don't
Yeah,
like the
yeah. Oh, wow.
Don't no,
So,
please.
we learned something today.
Hey, chat.
No.
Please
Okay.
don't clip this.
I'm just waiting for the movie adaptation of Stomp, to be honest.
Wasn't there already a
Yeah.
movie adaptation of that?
I thought there was. But in the
I don't
90s.
think there has been.
Or maybe that was Rent.
don't think
I'm getting
there
confused with Rent.
Yeah, it might have.
Rent,
Yeah,
I do
that's
believe
true.
that
I
is,
get
yeah.
those.
Yeah.
I do get those mixed up.
I feel myself getting old.
Why are we talking
Understand.
about Broadway shows? We need to get the fuck out of here.
Hey,
Right?
hey,
We were
it's
asked about
current-
cats.
It's current events.
That's
Yeah.
true. Okay, somebody said Yif and Hell Cab. He's not even here, but okay.
I will pass along.
I was gonna say, pass it
no,
along.
hold on. I am passing that along now. I am in a chat with him.
Yeah,
I
so
am
are
adding
we.
him. I'm adding him right now.
I wish
if
our bro
in
Caleb was here.
hell, according
To a man in lunacy. Yeah.
Reddit chat from a man in lunacy.
Yep.
All right.
And he just
Cab
did it
has
too. I
been
just watched him
notified.
do it. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Cab
man
has
in
been
yellow.
notified.
Who? Wait, I think you.
Haster,
hold
Haster,
on.
Haster.
No, it isn't. You
No?
you
Okay.
he tagged Bubba and not Cab.
Oh,
Oh,
Because we're in one chat where like half the people want to call themselves Cab is something. So. And so
I fixed it. I fixed it.
Bubba's gonna wake up in the morning and be like, "What the hell, man?"
I didn't do nothing.
I can hear him now. I was like, "Man, Josh, what the hell, man? I thought we were cool."
I thought we were bros, bro.
Yeah, man, what the hell? Yeah.
but yeah, Haster, Haster, Haster.
All right, so. All right, so anyway, let's close it off for tonight. Do we have any announcements y'all need to make or anything for the weekend or?
No need for a mega show.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? I might stream tomorrow at twitch.tv/SuperNerdland. Maybe. Depends on how I feel. I'm off of work and I feel like doing something. So pay
He,
attention.
Local man is
Bitches.
really feeling it right now.
Local man is very much feeling it.
Oh yeah, check out. What the?
That was not one of mine.
That was my chair.
Okay.
Honk.
If you get a chance, also if you don't get a chance, check out the video. Last night, unfortunately, y'all missed it. We went off the air, and Mandy started chilling for a stream that she's going to be on tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
And I had to unfortunately tell her that we were already off the air, but I made her a promise that I would put up a video and explain the stream, and where it was at, and the link is in that chat. If you want to check her out tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon on that stream, because they're going to be talking about different crowdfundings and things like that. Also, next week on Thursday, we will be having another guest, Simon Pothier. I have talked to him this after last night, and he will be joining us next week to discuss his book. I believe that's the Blood Hunt: Payback is a Bitch. book.
Yeah, featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
Featuring
series.
Dante from Devil May Cry. So we're going to have him on. We're going to have some fun. Next week will be fun. I'm sure we're going to talk about some Mark Waid stuff. Definitely going to talk about some Vic stuff because, shit's going to hit the fan with that and all that good stuff. So give it a chance. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Of course, our Twitter is at Graded.5 if you haven't checked us out there. I'm Optimus Deadpool on Twitter. Piper is FizzGiggity on Twitter. Mike is Super Nerd Mike on Twitter. Josh is at Super Nerdland. Xavier, I cannot fathom his
Fucker in the pussy.
Wow. Go ahead, Xavier. Say it again.
__ Harkonnen.
Yeah, the _ Harkonnen. So anyway, so yeah. And, okay. I may, if things are really juicy, with this, what we're going to find out tonight on Nick's stream, I may do a stream tomorrow night. But we'll see.
Oh, surprise
we'll see.
Saturday stream.
Tomorrow's
That'd be
last day of
awesome.
my vacation.
Yeah, so I might do a surprise Saturday stream. So
Guess what? I don't even work tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, boy.
So we might have some fun doing that. So, guys, we appreciate you sticking with us for 2 hours and having a good time. So we will see you all. Definitely see you Monday, but we might see you tomorrow. So later on.
Laters.
Bye-bye.
I can't feel my face.
Motherfucker.